everyone, and welcome to tonight's episode of Trigger. I'm your host, Zachary Clark, and you all know my co-host, Adam Furman. Adam, how are you doing tonight?
Doing all right, I guess.
All right. Only
Yeah.
all right?
Only all right.
The kids aren't all right.
What's this title episode?
The title of this episode is A Pox Be Upon Thee.
Oh, no. Oh, Zachary. Oh, why do you do this?
Oh, it was necessary because we're coming to you live from the ground zero of the monkeypox epidemic.
No. No, we're not.
From the
You might be, I
Russian
don't know, I hear-
bathhouses in New York City.
Oh, no. I don't know. I'm at home. I don't know. I can't see where you're at.
Well, looking around, it's awfully steamy in here, so it is awfully difficult to ascertain my surroundings. Lots of bodies sweating, pressing up against one another. Exchanging pox pustule juice
Oh, sick.
in order to
Sick.
instigate the transfer of pox infection from one man to the next. Maybe not.
No,
Maybe
it's probably
I
good.
said one man to the next. Maybe it could not necessarily anybody. It could get the pox, Adam. It's not
It
just
is a
men.
good thing that I can't see where you're at. So.
Oh, he sees, folks. Don't let him fool you. He knows exactly where he's at. But we'll get into that later on in the show when we talk about the current pandemic that totally anybody can get. Adam, don't create stigma on my people.
The Scots?
Yeah, that's it. Oh, but before we get into all that, of course, we have our typical schedule tonight, which means we have to. Let me see. Let's look here. Scroll. Oh, yes. Here it is. It's the Scanner Radio. 25th and Cedar. Person was sleeping in their front yard, feeling ill. In quotes. I'm putting the danger quotes in. Quincy Fire Department and EMS Inrit. Oh, it's so hot. I'm feeling awfully sleepy. It's 5:30 in the evening. Definitely.
I just down half a case of Natty Light.
Definitely haven't been consuming beer all afternoon. Nah, I've never been in that situation myself.
every couple of months we have one of those on here.
It's because I relate to them so much, I think is what it is.
Oh, I see.
And
see.
These folks just get a hard time, and I don't accept that. You know, why is everybody hating on just a guy enjoying the sun, taking a little nap in the grass? Uncalled for. At least this time it was just the fire department and EMS and the police. The police weren't called. Ugh. There's a man sleeping in his grass. Get the police over here immediately as I clutch my pearls. Oh, bogus. Bogus, I say, and I'll say it again. Bogus. The
That's why you
people.
have to. That's why you have to lay down in your backyard,
Yeah, well, that's probably more
away
prudent
from
anyway.
prying eyes.
Yes, yes. You'll probably get more rest back there anyway, away from the prying eyes of the Karens that live next door to you.
Yeah, unless their house can see into your yard.
Then you just give them a show.
Oh my gosh, she's naked. He's.
Was that Karen looking in my backyard? Serves her right. Well,
It's
is it against the law? Is it against the law? I thought this was America.
Yeah, I knew she was looking at me.
Uh, she knew what she was looking at the whole time.
Doing my aerobics.
21st and Payson. Two males fighting. One of them has a taser stun gun. QPD en route. Da, 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 da. First taser fight, I believe we've highlighted on the show.
Yeah, I don't recall a taser fight. That's new.
I don't think it'd be very easy to fight with a taser. And I feel like, I don't know, I guess my experience with them is that it applies localized electrical shocks to incapacitate you, so it wouldn't be a situation you're grappling with a guy, you shock yourself on accident or whatever.
Have you ever been tased?
No.
Oh, okay.
But I have
Me either.
tased.
Oh, you have?
I have tased, but not been tased. And it was one of those handheld things.
Was it that one? No, this guy
What?
that tried to grab you?
No. It was at college. We were drunk, zapping guys.
It was that other homeless guy.
So I don't know. I don't know what your experience, what your college experience was like.
There was no tasers.
You guys just weren't living up in DeKalb.
I guess not. I mean, no, we dealt with handgun shootings.
There was
So,
that mass shooting you had to live through.
I mean, that was one of the shootings.
That was the
There was like a shooting every
primary
other.
shooting.
They're shooting every other weekend in like University Village or whatever that housing project was.
Over at that, Starbusters or whatever.
Oh yeah, it was like across the street from it. Yeah.
Yeah, every now and again, someone would be like, "Hey,
Oh,
we're
no,
going
no,
over
that
to
was
we're going over to Starbusters." The way that's where like people get shot and stuff, right? I'm going to pass on that.
No, I'm thinking of a different major road. It wasn't that one. It was different. It was like, but it was on like that kind of same side of town heading outside like west or south. It's been over 10 years since I've been there. So maybe not over 10 years. I don't even remember how long it's been.
We graduated from law school in 2014. I
Yeah,
imagine
so
you were
it's been-
still in DeKalb in 2014.
I mean, I lived in Sycamore.
The school is literally in DeKalb. I don't think you could avoid it.
Yeah, but I live. Define in. Define acting with it.
I'm giving you the squinty eyes right now.
Define
You
living.
cannot see them.
I can't see anything. I don't know.
Okay, hold on. We're going to try this again, folks. Hold on. Be right back. We're going to the preview screen. We'll return in a moment. And we're back! Sorry for the delay, folks. We had to correct a technical difficulty.
Oh, I can see you.
Microsoft, literally the worst software company ever. It's not like they ever did anything worth note. Anyway. Stun gun attacks. Adam has a unfulfilled college experience, and he's been to DeKalb in the last 8 years, but doesn't remember it. To bring you all up to speed. Don't go to Starbusters. 8th and Land. Ooh, a low number tree. Subject in vehicle shot fireworks at group of people and drove away. QPD
No way, dude.
en route. This is dangerous. This is dangerous.
Yeah.
You're shooting a firework, so I imagine it's a bottle rocket and or a mortar situation. Maybe a Roman candle. But those shoot continually, and you wouldn't just get like a one-shotter out of those. So, imagine this, Adam. Imagine this. You have that mortar tube, and you're like, oh, I'm totally going to blast these guys with this firework. But, oops. It hits the roof of the car and doesn't clear the window. And it bounces that mortar shell back into the car you're in.
Yeah, dude. Hey. I was in high school. I remember some jackass that I was riding in a car with. He was starting to shoot bottle rockets out of the car. Was just shooting them at people. It didn't clear, and instead was inside the car. And then I mean, luckily it was on the floor, but like the pop in there, that was really loud.
Yeah, explodes inside the car, and that was just a bottle rocket.
Yeah.
So don't shoot fireworks out of your car, folks. It's not safe. Even though I do believe we covered this last year because there's a lot of instances of firework fights like in the streets in major cities. And it was just like, it looked like a war zone, and there was just like the gunpowder smoke creating a haze and a fog in the street, and you just saw these bright lights of Roman candles shooting out through the fog in like a crossfire.
Yeah, and we live in that's doubly illegal because we live in Nanny State, Illinois, that says you're too unsafe and dumb to handle it.
I agree with Nanny State, Illinois, that we're too dumb and unsafe to handle it. I just don't think there should be laws preventing it. I just think that when my neighbor,
you might be. I'm not. I'm above average. Everywhere.
When my neighbor, like 2 weeks after the 4th of July, is still firing off mortar rounds at 10:30 at night in my residential neighborhood, they deserve the stocks. That's all I'm saying.
Just go over to him and say, "Hey, bro, it's over. Save them, pack it up, save it for next year."
Pull my gun on them.
Whoa, I didn't say that.
If I hear your blasts go off again, you will hear mine. and then back up into the darkness until I vanish from their sight and disappear.
Yeah, make sure they don't know that you are you, and you live 2 streets down or 2 houses down.
I'll wear a disguise. I have an owl mask. I think
Ooh,
that's best.
Yeah, then you could be known as the neighborhood pervert or whatever.
I will appear on the scanner.
The owl mask? Oh, jeez.
I'll appear on the scanner.
You're like, it's like the Mothman.
I did see that there was this new horror film with Ethan Hawke in it that had this creepy mask situation going on. It looked kind of creepy. I've not seen it, but I heard it was okay. Creepy masks making a comeback, maybe. Maybe not everybody will be Harley Quinn. Even the boys. Adams County Health Department is very interested in making sure that you know the facts. The facts on the monkeypox. By request, the scanner has posted a link. What everyone needs to know about monkeypox. This is definitive. This is community information. This is important. We're getting the word out. Everyone, keep an eye peeled for pustules. Cases have been detected among gay and bisexual men, but not exclusively. So don't get it in your head that you're safe just because you're not a gay and or bisexual man. What are the symptoms, Adam? Rash, bumps, blisters, also known as pustules.
Yes, enough with the pustules.
Keep an eye peeled. Pustules occur. What's a good one? Oh, a good rhyming word with occur. If pustules occur, y'all have heard.
No.
What the heck? Go get yourself checked. It's a good rhyming mnemonic.
Well, that is not good.
The pustules may appear anywhere on the body, Adam, including the genitals.
You might just have pustules appear.
This, if you're familiar, Adam, if you're familiar, these pustules that might appear on your genitals might resemble syphilis, herpes, and or any other common skin rash.
It's like, hey, it might look like these things, and also it just might look like whatever, a rash.
Well, it wasn't the poison ivy.
We were having a romp in the poison ivy. What'd you say?
I wasn't romping.
I didn't know what you say.
Although that might be how. Wait, I mean, if someone were to... Anyway, what is monkeypox? Question. Monkeypox is a viral infection transmitted not by monkeys. It's confusing because it's in the name. But through...
No, it does not say that.
But through close personal contact, including kissing, sex, and other skin-to-skin contacts. Like arm wrestling. If you and your Brazilian jiu-jitsu partner have pustules, do not engage in a jiu-jitsu roll with them. Symptoms will onset from 5 to 21 days upon exposure. You might have fever, headaches, muscle aches, and swollen lymph nodes.
Oh, so it might look like you're sick.
Yeah.
It might feel like you're sick. You get swollen nodes, fever, and what was the other thing?
Muscle aches.
Muscle aches. Oh,
but
that sounds
the
like...
key distinctive feature is a herpes, syphilis, or any other common skin rash.
Oh. That's the key giveaway, I guess.
If you have pustules, you must get checked out. Adam, stay informed. This is key. Remain calm. This is a rapidly changing situation. Visit CDC or Illinois Department of Public Health websites for up-to-date guidance. Contact. Bzzz. If you have symptoms, call. Do not visit your healthcare provider and ask about testing. Take a break. If you have symptoms, stay at home. Wear a mask and cover sores to protect others.
Wear a mask.
Yes.
If it's done through like kissing and skin to skin contact, you don't just Just don't kiss anyone.
Adam, I don't know if I can resist kissing people for any length of time.
Mamma mia!
Oh,
I'm
Master
Italian.
Choldy! A bada bing, a bada boom. Questions? Contact the Adams County Health Department if you have questions regarding monkeypox. Everyone feel free to dial in 217-222-8440. Find out the latest dirt on monkeypox. Anyone can get monkeypox! Blaming anyone...
Especially when I call them and ask. Like, what are you talking about?
Blaming...
Like, I watched this webcast. You know the one in town. They're like, no, like, just triggered. I watched it. They gave you the number. Gave me the number.
I've got lots of questions for you about the pox. I've got pustules.
The one in the sunglasses kept on talking about pustules. He said he told them if pustules occur, see the doctor.
You're not supposed to see the doctor. You have to call in and ask about testing.
He sent him pics.
I mean, I'm a telehealth visit. Doc, are these monkeypox pustules or my usual case of syphilis?
Oh, jeez.
Anyone can get monkeypox. Blaming any one community may harm public health efforts and cause providers to miss monkeypox.
Why do they need to say that, Zachary?
Stop stigma.
Multiple times.
They're trying to stop stigma. That's what I got out of this.
Stigma?
Adam, anybody can get it. All you have to do is rub pustules with someone. And you will will contract monkeypox.
Seems like if you don't kiss or have sex with anyone, you should be fine.
As long as you're not like rubbing bodies with someone's pustules. Yes, I could see how it would be difficult to contract this disease. But that doesn't mean it couldn't happen. I myself was in a Walmart store just the other day and I was trapped there for several hours. Trapped in the Walmart time prison. And I had to use the public restroom. I could have contracted it. That's the same way I contracted herpes. Toilet seats are a vector.
Those public bathrooms have a drain on the floor, Zachary.
It wasn't that kind of restroom break.
Oh. You had a waffle stomp it, or
let me just say for the record, this is a bit. As far as this is a bit. I do not have any STIs currently.
It'll make me drown on this.
Oh. Breaking news, Adam. Breaking news. Breaking news. What we got? CDC claims that it expects monkeypox outbreak to grow as cases surpass 1,400 and vaccine demand outstrips supply, per CNBC. Da 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 da. The cases, Adam. The cases, they grow. A pox upon us all. So many pustules. This person says, probably promoting stigma, but I don't know. They don't discuss how it is transmitted. 99.9999% of the pop is just fine. Adam, through contact. It doesn't need to be sexual. It is not an STI. And that's curious. That's curious because truly, truly, I say unto you, most of the infections that we consider to be STIs can also be transmitted through non-sexual contact. For example, the HIV virus can be transmitted via blood. Did you know? If I bled on you, you could become HIV positive.
I mean,
If I had it, if I
I don't know the science behind it, but I know that it can't survive long outside the body. So I don't know.
and did you know, say, for example, the herpes virus can be transmitted through, similarly to the monkeypox, contact with the oozing sore.
Yeah, but isn't like, are there like multiple strains of the herpes virus and like they do different things?
Yeah, chickenpox is
But like,
is a herpes virus.
I was gonna say, but like the but like the herpes viruses, it's like there's only one of the herpes.
Yes,
I mean,
and you, if you come in contact with it, you can contract it from that other person. For example, there's an oral strain often indicated by a cold sore, as well as a genital strain indicated by a genital sore. However, contact between the oral cavity and the genitals of an infected person can cause those different kinds to develop in the other uh, category, if you follow my meaning. Not that I know anything about that.
Zachary is one sick individual. It's just he's just chock full of antibiotics every day.
The chat says that the pimple on your butt is not monkeypox. However, I would suggest that if a pustule occurs, go see the doctors. I don't want to discourage anybody from seeking treatment. We're in the midst of a new pandemic, don't you know?
I'm gonna have to stay indoors and do mail-in voting because you know what? When you're sitting there bored waiting to vote in line, you know what everyone's thinking about.
I mean, I don't know. I'm just so confused about what you're talking about. Anyway, so this person is spreading stigma. A clear example of stigma spreading is the stigma, Jerry. Jerry, yes, yes, he indicates that this might be stigma. We have to keep an eye out for this, folks. But he says so. Basically, it's an STD. But as discussed all the time during this episode so far, that there is other vectors of transmission. Let me clap for you. A toilet seat could get you the pox. I'm starting to carry Lysol with me so I can spray it down.
It's like the Axe body spray, except it's just Lysol.
Yeah, yeah. Of course, it's after I use it so that no one catches this. I mean, what? No, no. Anyway, Fox 5 is reporting who is most at risk of catching monkeypox. D.C. Department of Health. Oh, this is the District of Columbia reporting. Gay and bisexual men, transgender women, or non-binary persons assigned male at birth who have sex with men, sex workers of any sexual orientation or gender, staff of bathhouses, saunas, and sex clubs. And I wonder about this, Adam, and I wonder about this because I don't know. Because here in the bathhouse, we're coming to you live. I have trouble to see what is similar between bathhouses and saunas and sex clubs.
It's like one of these things is not like the other.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like a bathhouse is basically just like a pool, right? Maybe it's a little steamy in there.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought. I don't know.
So why would I don't know? If somebody smart than me is gonna have to do some investigative reporting to find out why the news.
Call Dr. Fauci.
I did hear that during the AIDS pandemic, he did do some investigative reporting, detective work, if you will, to get in there and find out what's up with those bathhouses.
Yeah, didn't he report that he was like it was like it was like 4 hours a night, like for 3 months.
I went down there every night
It was like
for months.
You could have just gone there once
to
and figured it out.
investigate what's happening. And the first 8 times I was there, I didn't quite figure it out.
It's like, dude.
I think Tony, I think we know what you're up to, man. Probably just relaxing at the pool. But the CDC has come out and they've confirmed the first U.S. cases of monkeypox in children. See, Adam. This just goes to show, it proves that you don't need to be in a homosexual, active sexual relationship in order to contract the monkeypox.
I mean, not necessarily.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Oh.
Adam, what could it be that you were talking about?
What is that? What is it? Were you highlighting? I can't read it. It's too small.
I was just randomly clicking. I didn't highlight anything in particular. But let's just see what the fates have deigned by my highlighted accident here. I'm just going to read this article. Starts out, the U.S. confirmed 2 new cases of monkeypox in children, yada yada. CDC director says it matters because CDC said children, especially those under 8, are among those especially increased risk for severe disease, yada yada yada. Okay, what's she say? Both of those children that have been found to have contracted monkeypox are traced back to individuals who come from the men who have sex with men community. That's the gay men's community.
Is it children?
Mm-hmm. Very interesting. It doesn't say how these children had contacts traced back to that particularly virulent community in this case. But it appears that it still originated from that. I don't know. Maybe here's okay. I don't want to speculate. I'll leave it at that.
Yeah, let's not speculate. Let's just, present what we have presented, and then.
What it goes to show, Adam, it goes to show that even the CDC is capable of stigma. What is the point, Adam, of emphasizing this? Anyone can get it. Even Lita Mikola-Sklinski, JD. Anyone can get it. And this reeks of stigmatizing communities and fueling homophobia. Yes, that's right, folks. Reporting the facts and including them in comments made to the public about the origination of the contraction of this disease in children is promoting stigma. Because if you knew the truth about the community, they would be highly stigmatized by it.
After all, I'm not gonna say.
She is tired. And this person says, exactly. She didn't even bother to make clear that these were, I assume, family or social connections and not cases of sexual abuse. Why on earth would she not go out of her way to head off the waves of stigma and bigotry from those who
What
want
the
to
heck?
brand queer and
How could you?
trans
How
people
could you just assume that it's? Why would you assume? Why would it be like, oh, man, these people got it? It's like, well, of course it was because of family.
WAPO reports that the cases resulted from household transmission.
Oh, okay. Oh, wait, household transmission. Wait a second. I think this makes it worse.
No, Adam. It's just because they use the same toilet.
Yeah. Yep. This does make it worse.
I don't want to speculate. What's going on here? What is going on here? Says James Lim, MD. Jerome Adams, MD, posts on Twitter. He says, I hate to tell you all this, but COVID-19 is still a pandemic, and now monkeypox is too. And both are going to get a lot worse before they get better. Just wait till schools, including colleges, reopen in a few weeks. We're going to have to lock her down again. Kids going back to school is going to make monkeypox everyone's problem, says these people whose name you can clearly read on the screen.
No, I don't believe that. I don't believe that's a legit. It's got to be satire, right?
No, this makes more sense. Okay, what's going on here, says James Lim, MD. To which Benjamin Ryan here decides to jump in and clear it up. This is misinformation about monkeypox. The outbreak is occurring almost entirely among men who have sex with me. Public health experts agree that sexual contact is the principal driver of transmission and have asserted that risk to kids remains very low. That is, unless Benjamin has sex with them. In which case, highly likely that they'll contract it. As that's the primary vector, according to his typo. Hilarious typo. So, it's unclear exactly how anyone might get this other than by just living in the community, Adam. And everyone's at risk, and so everyone needs to get the new vaccine. Boosters may even need to happen. There's a new one coming out from Pfizer. We should vaccinate absolutely everyone in the country at least 3 times with it. to help queue for 2022 for Big Pharma.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
if you haven't known, we're not. We don't know whether or not we've been in a recession for 2 straight quarters for this half of the year.
yeah, it has
They
not
need all the
yet.
help that we can get.
It has not yet been determined whether or not it is a thingy-majigger recession, as they say. But as we all know, in these times, it is just safe if we lock ourselves away, seal ourselves into a hermetic envelope when we head out into the world, and spray Lysol on the toilet seat prior to sealing your buttocks onto it, or otherwise that pimple on your booty, that pustule that occurs, may require a visit to your doctors. And speaking of booties, check out AOC's butt.
Oh
Says
my
guy.
gosh.
She is his favorite big booty Latina at AOC. This gentleman was on the front steps of the Capitol building, and he was hollering, catcalling a congresswoman as she walked into the building. AOC felt very threatened. The whole point of protesting is to make people uncomfortable, she said prior to this event. Activists take that discomfort with the status quo and advocate for concrete policy changes. Popular support often starts small and grows. To folks who complain about protest demands make others uncomfortable, that's the point. But AOC didn't like this. She says, here's the video that this guy posted of the incident. I was actually walking over to deck him because no one will protect us. Then I'll do it myself. But I needed to catch a vote more than a case today, says Congresswoman. Well, what's the difference between this? And to that, someone responds, is what issue could this guy be protesting? It just seems like harassment. Adam, what could this person have been protesting?
He said, I don't know if the audio, can the viewers hear the audio on this?
AOC, nice
Or
to
no?
meet you, AOC. Look
I
how
mean,
sexy
he said that she looks so beautiful even though she
Love it,
supports
AOC.
murdering
Vamos, vamos,
babies.
See, my favorite big booty Latina. I love
So
it.
I'm thinking it's abortion related.
Oh, yeah, that could be. Or he could just be protesting small booties.
Oh.
Which is a huge problem nowadays. Ladies, hit that squat rack. Gotta work the glutes. Maximize the glutes. Man, this is an excellent episode, man. What time we got?
We got like 10 minutes.
Oh, yes.
5-10 minutes.
Yes. Did you hear, Adam, about that boy? The boy.
This is about pustules, I swear.
The boy at the mall. There was a shooter. He was come to wreak havoc. But there was a boy, and that boy, he wouldn't have it. have it. And so he drew his gun. It wasn't just for fun. And he shot him, before he could get the job done.
It's like a new Kansas song or something.
Yeah, there was a potential mass shooting event at a mall. A disgruntled individual had decided they were going to create a mass casualty event. They had entered a bathroom, geared up with their guns and ammo, and then walked out, and within 15 seconds, a young man drew his constitutional carry pistol, braced up against a pillar, and fired from 40 yards away with a handgun and hit like 8 out of 10 shots.
No way. It was 40 yards away?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. I did not know that's how far away he was.
Yeah, that's what I read, and I consider it to be the ultimate truth.
It won't be an R. Kelly thing. I won't. It
might have been. I don't know, man. I don't know. The kid is actually on Twitter. I don't think I pulled up any of his account tweets, though. But a lot of people weren't happy about it.
Oh, of course they're not.
They weren't happy about it because guns are bad and evil or something, and I don't understand the line. But also, that poor CIA agent. The CIA agent who spent years grooming this month's mass shooter, watching him get clipped by some baby-faced autist with a Springfield Hellcat. Government agents, scope and seething. We gotta get rid of personal firearms for citizens. They're just really cramping our style. Oh no! Oh no!
Outrageous.
But yeah, I believe there is a website that actually collects these cases of individuals using firearms in self-defense situations and effectively defending themselves, exercising their Second Amendment rights. Routinely ignored, except for in situations like this. Or if they could possibly turn it to vilify the guy, like the Kyle Rittenhouse thing, and put a kid on trial for murder for self-defense situation. Just simply wonderful. Semi-tangentially related to that is a guy came across the Wikipedia article addressing the Afghanistan war. And in the description on war pages, it'll describe the belligerents to the conflict. And it'll be like, well, the belligerents on one side and the ones on the other side. And it's like the allies that are then in conflict over what the war is about. And here, it of course has NATO. The United States, United Kingdom, France, Canada, Germany, Australia, Afghanistan. So after the initial invasion, the Afghanistan government, which was the puppet state of the the democratically elected Karzai government at first, if you recall. As well as Austria, Azerbaijan, Belgium, Denmark, Finland, India.
What's that green one? Oh my gosh, there's so many. What's the green one right there? Something support?
Resolute Support Mission. 36 countries.
Never mind.
That was 30. There was 36 additional countries as well. And on the other side was just the Taliban. You will literally never guess who won. It was them. It was the Taliban.
Yeah. It's coming up. We're coming up on a year, right? Got to be close.
Yes. Yes. August 15th, I believe.
That sounds right.
We'll have to cover that in season 2. Season 1 of Triggered will be up at the end of July, so we have one more episode unless it gets canceled next week. So this
Season 3, season 3, and season 2. We start season 3. Season 2 will be finished, right?
Yes, season 3 will begin.
Yes. Okay. For some reason,
The first
I was
Friday
actually thinking
in August.
we got our lost episode up and it's been dubbed over correctly. And
Oh yeah, I don't know if that's ever going to happen. Oh, we did get vindicated when they accepted our appeal because it was always wrongly removed from YouTube. Our excellent episode, I believe, 37 of season 1.
I had to listen to it.
I listened to it again and it was wonderful.
Yeah, I know, but it's like it's like your human review, and it's like, okay, let me review this. Oh my gosh, it's 15 minutes. Well, I guess this is what I'm going to be doing when I'm drinking my morning coffee.
I need to get on YouTube so I can be one of those guys. All right, I'm putting this on to 1.5 times speed. Let's see what's going on here. Yada yada yada, monkeypox, whatever. I guess they're bumping up in line with the counter narrative that we're trying to suppress, but it's really nothing that's tactically bannable. Let's keep going.
What do they got? They got only 4 subscribers at whatever.
Yeah. I'm not watching this whole thing. Literally 5 guys are gonna see this show. Let me move on to something a little bit more high
until you run for office.
Well, this episode's going to doom my chances. Is it true that how many STIs
you got pustules?
This is a personal question. I will refuse to answer that. It's nothing. No impact on my ability to serve.
It's like, well, thank you for that question, Doug. But just to let you know, if I've got the pustules, you too. Wait, now.
Gross. Or is it? Breaking news! Adam, breaking news! Madman tries to stab Republican candidate for governor in the state of New York. Directly owned. The Republican candidate did some kind of jujitsu knife grab move so he couldn't stab him. And then the guy got tackled on the stage. Unharmed, Lee Zeldin will continue his campaign. Can't be stopped.
Campaign for knife control. Dangerous weapons out on the street.
What, you want to be able to cut your
Anyone can buy
steaks?
it literally at a grocery store.
Cut steaks? Nah, fam. You just need to get buttery, soft steaks that cost $15 a pound. You eat ground meat from now on, peasants. We can't allow you to have the means to cut meat.
Pick it up and eat it. With your hands, like a man.
People have just started making knives out of random pieces of bad scrap metal must be controlled.
Wait, you can do this with a toothbrush? No more? We're going to be just like England in every way.
Oh, no. People are flint napping knives out of rocks. Oh, it's nothing that... I can't imagine how they would have discovered this technology. It's only 50,000 years old. I want somebody to stab a guy with a flint knife, handmade from a river rock, and be like, I guess, or perpetrate the next mass casualty event using a hammer.
It happens in China all the time.
We're banning all hammers. You have to have a special license. Electric nail gun or something. Ugh, I'm so tired of everything.
You're in.
Let's see what we got here. Lee Zeldin. All right. We're running low on time. We might just skip straight to the end, folks. Unless there's something extremely special I want to share with you here at the end. Other than the slavers. Boop, boop, boop. I won't break this news to you, but Breitbart reports that community college used the State Department's J-1 visa program to import and then sell 14 foreign students to a local dog food factory, according to a lawsuit filed by the fraud victims. Yes, that's correct. Colleges, in this case, public community colleges, were importing students under the government's visa program, a program that had been suspended by Donald Trump. And then they sell that labor to local industry, in this case a dog food factory, and retain half of the wages of those students that they import. So you nominally would come in order to work toward a profession as sort of like an externship, paid externship. And then some of that money goes back to the university to support the program and all this other stuff. In reality, what they were doing was they were importing cheap foreign labor, nominally being paid $15 an hour, but then only getting $7.50 of that, while the literal half of their wages went back to the university to compensate the university for room and board and other such things.
Oh, man. Yeah. Well, good thing that this is only happening here and it was stopped.
I don't even think this was stopped.
It's just continuing.
They just reported on it. And
Oh,
then
man, so
everybody
it's
said,
still
it's
going on,
completely
only-
above board. It's completely above board. What? You don't want us to get compensated for the program? Hey, these kids are learning a valuable skill. They're learning how to make dog food. And dog food's something we're all going to need here in about a year.
Oh, hey, I mean, that might be true, so.
It's nutritionally complete. Hey, what are you going to do? It's only got a marginal percentage more of rat feces in it than human processed foods.
Oh.
I can't fault them. But I can string them up, and they should be. As all slavers should. But, folks, that brings us here to the end of our show, and I would like to present to you Ice Cold Fact of the Week, coming to you straight from Ice-T himself. Ice Cold Facts. If I don't know you personally, I never take it personal. Ice Cold Fact. Dun, 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 dun. Cold as ice, as usual, Ice-T. And that's our show for the week, folks. Really hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, comment below, share this content with all of your friends. I know that you know somebody out there in the world that needs the straight dirt on the pox. You see him wandering the streets and you say, hey, I think that guy's got a pustule.
You see him passed out on his lawn. So you take a peek.
And you say, oh my gosh, he's rife. Right on the palm of his hand, a link to this video. Triggered. No. Number, where are we at? I don't even know what the name of this is. Hold on. Number 28.
Oh man, 10 episodes less this season.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know. I feel like the season was this neck hole season? Or was that last season?
There's no way this was next season.
I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, Adam, did you have anything you'd like to add here at the end of the show?
If pustules occur, see a doctor.
That is excellent advice. And on that note, we will see you fine folks next time on Trigger.
Doctor's office.
Doctor. Good night.